Today's recap is going to be super interesting because both Mike Trout and Aaron Judge came out recently and said that they've been talking to their own front offices and they're trying to recruit free agents. Does that mean that Blake Snell is going to the Angels, or does it mean that Blake Snell is going to join his buddy and one of his best friends, Aaron Judge, out in the Bronx? We also have a few other random signings to talk about, but we'll do that later on in the recap, so stay tuned for that. But I don't want to waste any more time. The first thing that we have to talk about, we've been clowning on the new jerseys for the last few weeks. What about the new pants? This is not Photoshop, everyone. This is a real-life video from the Mariners social media team of Cal Raleigh in the brand new pants, and you can see directly through them. When Robert Manfred and Nike came out and said that the new technology is going to be more breathable, you don't say it's more breathable because it's made out of nothing. And then you have Fanatics literally dry snitching on themselves. So someone posted Michael Chavis's jersey, and then someone from Fanatics said, hey, we dropped the ball on this one. That wasn't a fan jersey, that was a player's jersey. So all the way around, Fanatics and Nike, they should be embarrassed with their product, and even the MLBPA, they're getting involved, and Trea Turner said that everyone hates them. I completely forgot to mention in the intro of today's video that two former All-Stars are calling it a career. They're hanging up the cleats, at least for MLB's sake. Hyun Jin Ryu, he is going back to South Korea. He is joining the Hanwha Eagles. If I botched that, please let me know. But if this is an official goodbye to Ryu, I mean, I gotta tip my cap, because during his prime, he was probably one of the more underrated pitchers in baseball. From 2013 to 2020, he had a combined 2.95 ERA. In 2019, he was second in Cy Young. The next year, he switches leagues. He goes to the AL, and he's top 3 in Cy Young. So Ryu, the game is going to miss him a lot, and I hope that he comes back. And then the second former All-Star who was calling it a career, Eric Hosmer, he is retiring to become a podcaster. Good for him. I think that we need more former players with content around them, so hopefully we can get other players on that podcast, because honestly, I feel like Major League Baseball needs more clips on TikTok. I know it might sound cringe, but that does grow the game. I feel like players speaking up, that's cool. But anyways, Eric Hosmer was a 4-time Gold Glover. He won the World Series back in 2015. He was the All-Star Game MVP. I can't even remember. It was 2016, I think it was. As a Cleveland fan, I try to get 2016 out of my brain completely, so obviously I forgot about that year. All right, so here we go. Mike Trout said a lot over the last few days. Jeff Passan reported that Mike Trout said he does not want to be traded now. He called it the easy way out. He also mentioned that Mike Trout has been involved in front office talks. He's been pushing the Angels owner and the GM to sign one of the remaining big free agents. I don't want to put words in his mouth, so here's what Mike Trout had to say. I'm going to cut out the fat and just kind of quicken the pace.
This offseason, I was in contact with both of them, just pushing. You know, there's, like I said, there's still some guys out there that can make this team a lot better. I'm gonna keep pushing as long as I can till the season starts or till them guys sign. It's just in my nature. You know, it's obviously Artie's decision. I think the biggest thing right now is, I think the easy way out is just ask for a trade. There might be a time, maybe. I really haven't thought about this, but you know, when I signed that contract, I'm loyal. You know, I want to win the championship here. Maybe down the road if some things change, but that's been my mindset ever since the trade speculations, you know, came up. So,
but as you can see, Mike Trout is not the only superstar in baseball trying to convince the front office to go out and get other pieces. And this was an answer to the question of whether or not the Yankees were going to add more depth to the starting rotation. And Blake Snell and Aaron Judge, they go way back. They have been buddies for a long time. And I just want to remind you guys that according to the rumors, the Yankees did offer Blake Snell a contract, and I guess Blake Snell did not like it, but they reportedly offered Blake Snell $150 million over 6 years. And I think that Blake Snell wants a higher AAV, because if he did sign for 6 years, $150 million, that would be about $25 million a year. But Blake Snell, he wants the higher AAV. He wants to get paid anywhere from $30 to $35 million a year. And considering that Scherzer, Verlander, and Bauer guys have signed for $40+ million AAV, so maybe he's going to go for that shorter contract and see if he can stack up $150 million over 3 seasons. I mean, he's a 2-time Cy Young winner. Maybe he can do that. But then again, the fact that he doesn't go more than 6 innings, maybe teams are going to use that against him. I don't know. Also, I forgot to mention that Rafael Devers also spoke out and said that his team needs more pieces, so he was definitely more pessimistic than both Mike Trout and Aaron Judge. But yeah, a lot of players are saying we need more. All right, let's move on over to some signings across the game of baseball. Liam Hendriks is still on the Sox, but this time the Red Sox. So because Liam is not going to be available until at least the second half of 2024, maybe not even until 2025, he's going to be making $2 million in 2024, $6 million in 2025, and then there's a buyout for the 2026 season. So there you go. We're talking about one of the best relief pitchers in the game in Liam Hendriks, and one of the more fun players to watch because he's so entertaining. He's so passionate about the game. From 2019 to 2022, he has a 2.26 ERA and a whopping 13 and a half strikeouts per 9. That's good for a 2.13 FIP because he doesn't walk anyone, he strikes out everyone, and he rarely gives up a home run. He's very, very good. He had 38 saves in 2021, 37 saves in 2022, and the only reason why he wasn't in the 30 club in 2023 is because he was coming back from cancer. I love Liam Hendriks as a person and baseball player. He's so much fun to watch, and I just hope that if it's not the second half of 2024, he's going to be the guy in 2025 because I think that Kenley Jansen is a free agent after this year. The freight train, David Peralta, is going to the Chicago Cubs. Now, I don't know if this closes the door on bringing back Bellinger, but considering they have an Ian Happ, they have Pete Crow Armstrong, they have Seiya Suzuki, because defensively, he's still kind of good over there in left field, but he's not the same guy he used to be. Now, I will say for his career, David Peralta has been really good against righties. He's hitting 290 with a near 820 OPS. That'll play. Now, kind of the infield version of David Peralta, and I say that because the Rays are not going to use Amed Rosario as an everyday shortstop or second baseman. He's going to be a platoon guy 100%. If we take a look at what Amed has done over the course of his career against lefties, he's been very good. He's basically hitting 300 with an 806 OPS. Against righties, he's down to a paltry 260 batting average and a terrible 670 OPS. So again, Amed Rosario, he stinks defensively. He had a negative 16 DRS at shortstop. He goes to second base for the Dodgers, and he actually plays pretty good defense. So I fully expect Amed Rosario to be a platoon second baseman for the Rays. What's crazy though is Amed Rosario got $1.5 million, and Austin Hedges got 1 year, $4 million. Who's his agent? Scott Boras. So I know that we hate Scott Boras because he extends the free agency period. He kind of holds it hostage, but the dude is very good at his job. How did Austin Hedges get paid almost 3 times as much as Amed Rosario? Now, one more player I want to talk about, Yu Chang. He's also going to the Rays with Amed Rosario. So former Cleveland players like Yandy Diaz, Harold Ramirez, Richie Palacios, Yu Chang, Amed Rosario, Aaron Savali, they're all on the Rays now. Now, the thing about Yu Chang, he plays a really good defense, and he's actually pretty quick on the bases. Aside from that, though, I don't know, maybe the Rays and their sorcery can turn him into Barry Bonds. I mean, watch it happen. I think I can do today's immaculate grid in 30 seconds. All right, 3, 2, Padres. We have Renfroe. I have a new keyboard, so maybe I could be quicker. So we have 30 home run season. We have Eric Davis back in the day. I'm going to go with an old school pick. Played second base. We have Phillips. Okay, here we go. Brandon Phillips. We have Matt Carpenter. Let's go Matt Carpenter for the Cardinals and the Padres. We have 30 home run season. Paul Goldschmidt. Here we go. 30 home or played second base for the Edmund. Here we go. This is quick, but I don't think I'm going to do 30 seconds. We have Cruz. Nelson Cruz was on both teams. No, yes, he was. 30 home run season for the Mariners. We can go Griffey. It's not going to be 30 seconds, but I am moving pretty quick. We have second base Wong. I'm sorry to give you guys PTSD. Not too bad. That was quick too. So that does it for today's recap. Let me know, what do you make of the jersey and pants situation for 2024? What about Aaron Judge and Mike Trout being involved with free agency and talking to the front office? I appreciate all the love and support over the last few weeks. You guys have been amazing. Spring training comes back tomorrow, and I could not be more excited.